Made for this afternoon show. We have a lot of brand new today.
I know. The whole day's brand new. So cute.
This looks like, I mean, first off, it's like the old-fashioned upholstery.
Yes.
It is modern, vintage, and today.
All wrapped into one.
In one for $79.95, or excuse me, 99 cents, pardon me. This particular choice right here happens to be,
the tapestry?
Tapestry.
Yes.
You know
what?
I have my today's special card here. Anyway,
okay.
So that's tapestry.
It's a floral tapestry, really very pretty, very unique, and as Lynn was saying, it has a modern twist on a little throwback design, so we have that great floral tapestry, and then we mixed it in. Of course, it's a little bit of a hiker look, isn't it? Which is the #1 silhouette right now, that hiker chic look. So I love the fact that we did it in the tapestry, and by the way, it's the only tapestry floral design that we have in the entire day. So if you love this look, then go ahead and take advantage of this one, because when that's gone, it's gone. It all has that wool blend lining on the inside. It has been sheared a little bit, so it's a little bit shorter than some of the boots we're gonna be showing you later in the show. Just so everybody understands, they're calling it black print. Okay, I'm calling it floral tapestry.
I like it floral tapestry. That's exactly what it is, Tanya. But just when you're ordering, that's black print. That's why I was double checking
like, what
here.
are you talking about?
Here's
I can see why it's called that, though. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. We also have it available for you in this rich, they're calling this, I'm gonna say chestnut.
The distressed chestnut.
Okay.
Really very cool. But that chestnut, it's kind of has a moto look to it. It's a little distressed, kind of a little rock and roll. It's very, very fun. We had a look like this similar last year, this type of leather, and it was very popular.
It was a customer pick.
Yes, it was.
Here it is in the gray, and then lastly, we have it available in your black suede sizes. 5 through 12, and we want to just say this right off the bat. For all BEARPAW, if you are new to BEARPAW and you're saying, well, you know, I'm a half a size. How do I order? I'm a 6.5. We always recommend ordering up half a size. So I'm wearing the 7. Perfect.
It's like a dream.
It's a dream.
Yes.
I could be barefoot. I could have the thickest wool socks on, and it would fit perfectly because of the toe base and everything else that we're going to talk about. First time you're seeing this one on the day today, I mentioned special pricing, but I also mentioned things that we can do here at HSN that you're not gonna find anywhere else. Let's start with FlexPay. Okay, this is a #1 silhouette. Look how cute they are. We're offering 4 monthly flex payments. It's under $20. We're shipping this to you. You'll receive it in the next couple of days. If it's a gift, please gift with confidence, because it is that time of the year. We've extended our returns until January 31st, 2019. So believe me, B, this could be under, how do you go wrong, right?
I've never heard of a return policy as liberal as that.
And free shipping. Okay, so it just gets better and better and better, and tons, like we said, brand new. Let's go through BEARPAW and talk about all the amazing, unique features that is unlike. Now, there's another designer out there.
There is.
That we know.
Yes.
That has started with this sheepskin and all of that, you know, design. They're hundreds of dollars. They're great, but they're, I will go through, when we check, you're gonna see these are not clunky, these are not heavy, these are not hundreds of dollars.
These have NeverWet.
NeverWet.
These are protected.
Yes. And that's the difference. What is NeverWet, my friend?
So I'd love to show all of you what NeverWet is. First of all, here's a great animation, a little video showing us the untreated versus the BEARPAW treated with NeverWet. Super hydrophobic technology. That means that these have been treated at the factory. There's nothing that you have to do, and they're taken care of for the life of the boot. You don't have to worry about any spills, any drips, any moisture, any wetness. It just literally bounces off. These are, it makes the boots water resistant. So you can go out and actually enjoy your time in the fall and the winter, in the spring, when everything is wet and mushy and not so dry. And you're thinking, I would never take my beautiful black print tapestry boots out, or my suede boots, but you can now with confidence. So I have some water, and I'm just gonna show you. Normally you would think a fabric boot would literally soak up and absorb. Now look how it literally is, it's pouring right off.
It beads right off of it.
It beads right off. It's not soaking in, it's not absorbing anything. And while I have you right here, I'm gonna trade this out, and I'm gonna grab the felt one that we have. And so this is our great charcoal gray felt. You would think also felt would be like a little sponge, right? Very absorbent. Watch how this just beads right off. Look at that. It pours off. So if you stand outside of the car and you step into a puddle, boom, you don't have to worry about that. Maybe perhaps if you got caught in a rain shower or a snowdrift, you don't have to worry about that hour. So well, there you go.
This being brand new, my producer's just telling me right now, very limited in all the choices. And this was saved for this afternoon show. If you want the black print, right here, this fabulous, it's like a granny boot, like slash moto style. It is so fun. It's black print as you're ordering. Okay, couple of other things. Now you just saw the NeverWet. That in itself is worth its weight in gold.
Totally.
This you would think is a clunky, heavy, heavy boot. I don't know if you can get an idea. This is feather lightweight. It does not have to be clunky and heavy and quite frankly, not attractive as some of the competitors out there. This is beyond safe and sturdy when it comes to the inclement weather and black ice and like we said, stepping in those little snowbanks or stepping in a puddle or going to the soccer game and stepping in a mud puddle or whatever it may be. Yes, this is the best part. It's that cushy, cozy inner sole. Tell us what you're showing us here.
Okay, so on this particular boot, on the Krista, the insole, on a lot of the boots that we have, of course, the insole is that great sheepskin footbed, but on this one, it's removable. So if you have to take that out and maybe clean it or launder it or anything like that, look what you're going to be standing in. This is a genuine sheepskin footbed. So what's so great about standing on sheepskin? Well, first of all, look at it. That's nice and thick and delicious. That's where your toes are going to be standing in your foot, and I beg you, try them without socks first. Yes. And I think you're gonna be so, so pleased. But the beauty of this, it's kind of like sleeping under a down comforter. You know how we always say that's the warmth without the weight, or that's nature's insulator? The same here, this is nature's insulator. It keeps your feet nice and toasty, nice and warm when they need to be. However, maybe perhaps if it's a little warmer outside and your feet get a little warm, it wicks away moisture and it keeps you nice and dry naturally. So it's naturally antimicrobial. So that is what you're going to be standing on. And I love the fact that you can kind of pull that out. If you ever needed to, oh my gosh, they're so cute and charcoal. But if you ever needed to maybe perhaps wash them or launder them, you could.
Yeah, oh, and that's the other nice thing because it's basically wipe clean because you don't have to worry about water. You don't have to worry about ever soaking through the suede or the beautiful fabrication. Our testimonial line is up and want to hear from you. We have truly the best comments when it comes to BEARPAW. You don't have to break the pot. You don't. You really, really don't when it comes to affordability. You have amazing style, but I gotta tell you, beyond anything else, it's the comfort. Every single time, all year, we live here in Florida, these boots come here in Florida, October, November. They are worn into the office. They're worn many times on the air when I can. They are worn home. They don't come off my feet as soon as I walk into the door. And I always love talking about when I go back up to Pennsylvania, up to Philadelphia, especially during this time of the year. I gotta tell you something, there's not another shoe I bring, nothing. And I get to the point I'm so comfortable with my BEARPAWs, I don't even, like, when I get up, in the middle of the night to go to the restroom or I'm, coming downstairs and I'm gonna be walking on the tile floor, guess what I put on with my pajamas? I don't put socks on, I don't put slippers on, I slide my BEARPAWs on. They're
into
that comfortable.
You know, we had a woman last year that called, and I'll never forget that. I can't remember where she lived, but it was someplace extremely cold. She slept in them. And I said, was I shopping with you? I said, bless your heart. Where do you live? I mean, it was so cold. She said, I sleep in my BEARPAW boots. That's how warm and yummy, and also that's how comfortable they are. Have you ever fallen asleep with your boots on? I don't think so. These boots scream comfort. I'm just gonna step over here for just a second, and I wanna show you just the nice little wedge that we have. It's a slight little wedge on this boot that just kind of takes you up just a little bit. So there's a little bit of height there, just a little over an inch. Again, these are that great felt. They're all done with that NeverWet technology. So if you get in any type of wet weather, inclement weather, it literally beads off and bounces off. It's a great little hiker style in the fact that they lace up and you can wrap it around the ankle, which I love, currently trending like you wouldn't believe. If you didn't want to do that, don't do it. You could unwrap them and simply tie them in the front. They're easy on, easy off. They have that great lug sole that also has a lot of flexibility. If you'll just move your foot a little bit, you can see they're flexible. A lot of times a hiker style shoe or boot, that base, that outsole is really stiff and really clunky. So there's a lot of
Tanya, I apologize. My producer was just keeping me updated that it looks like on hsn.com, the colors are not matching up with what we're saying live on television. So what I'm gonna recommend that you do is call our 800 number and just chat with our network representatives only on the Krista selection.
Yes.
But it is what we're saying, but I just want to make sure you're getting the print if you want the print, if you want the charcoal, if you want the black suede, or you want the brown, right? Is that what I said? Chestnut, pardon me. Okay.
Distressed chestnut.
Yeah, they're just not matching up on .com, but
we'll figure it out.
They'll make sure, yeah, because we're crazy busy right now.
There's only 4.
Right, 4 colors.
The floral, the black, the charcoal, the distressed chestnut. We'll figure it out.
Yes, well, they're telling us that on .com that the floral that we're calling black print, they're calling charcoal. Anyway, we'll make sure we get all that taken care of.
It's not difficult. We'll figure it out.